Hello, y'all. So we're back with season 5, episode 12 of Chasing. Start off with Oliver having an early morning therapy session. Honey, we finally got the therapy back because I told y'all, honey, these queens need some therapy, honey. Now Oliver, Oliver, here you go with the bullshit, honey. Oliver done broke up with Quez yet again. Like I said weeks ago, hopefully he done got a darn going. He took mama darn going tweets up on the offer and he's over there at the house until they darn gonna make up again, child. Oliver, I'm about tired of you with this darn going on again, off again, on again, off again, on again, off again, on again, off again relationship, child. But then after that, we find out Oliver ended up staying behind with darn Rico and Ike after finding out the trip to the mountains was going to be 45 minutes long, honey. 45 minutes to the mountains. Honey, Oliver said, hell no, not today, bitch. Y'all already had me darn fearing for my life going off the darn side. Honey, I couldn't have done it. And matter of fact, when they went through the tunnel, honey, I thought low-key the tunnel was the darn safest thing because you already knew you couldn't fall off in the tunnel because the tunnel got the darn security of it being fully enclosed. Honey, I would have rather the whole thing would have been a tunnel all the way through with a little bit of lights here and there versus having the darn be on the edge. Oh, hell no. Hell no. No. Hell no. And then on his not his after show, but his extra clips, because he's been doing the extra clips on his YouTube all season. I seen the extended version where he darn going stay behind and whatnot. So he was originally set to go, but then he found out that that 45-minute trip, he was not up for it, honey. They didn't even go to the mountains. Turns out with COVID and restrictions, they end up having to go to some sort of bumper cart thing instead. And test out what else they did. Yeah, they end up going to bumper cars instead. And then darn going here goes darn going Drew talking about, honey, the white people, honey, the white people. Child, what do you thought you was in darn going backwood darn going Tennessee? Child, I would have been nervous too, honey. Willa said, honey, we ain't in Memphis no more, child. But not from what we seen, we didn't see no darn issues. They was able to darn be by themselves and play bumper cars and all that shit. Everything going off without a hitch for the most part. Then we go back to darn Rico. Rico decided to throw Dominique a surprise darn engagement party. Now,
and me and Oliver came up with an idea to do something for Dominique. And even though things have been, crazy with me and him, I do feel like this would be a good gesture to show him that I want to try to get to know you and I want to actually extend an olive branch to you. Now, sidebar. It's funny that I'm doing this and not Troy.
Girl, they know that this is an engagement party for Dominique. Little do they all know it's really a darn breakup party. So they gone to the darn grocery store first, and I was like, damn, is people tuning out of the darn chat? They didn't realize they was talking about how you get a cake from the dollar store. I was like, child, the folks did not pay attention to see that the folks went to 2 different stores. I tell you, you got a show within a show which is the chat. Then you got the after show. Then you got the IG lives, and now we got to add darn Oliver's darn bonus clips to the mix. But yeah, y'all. They went to the grocery store first and had a half-ass baker design the cake. She talking about she can't do no darn she don't know how to draw a dog, this, that, and the third. I was like, but damn, you could at least done a little Blue's Clues darn elementary drawing or something. But she ended up putting the paw print on there instead. Then they end up going to the dollar store. And it's like, now wait a minute now, bitch. What y'all ain't going to do is shade the dollar store in the comment section, honey. Now y'all motherfucking bougie ass bitches ain't like y'all really going. Talking about they could have at least went to Party City. Bitch, number one, they just became cordial like 2 seconds ago, right? They just became cordial 2 seconds ago. It's not like this is Troy throwing the motherfucking event talking about go to Party City. party. Bitch, I ain't darn gonna splurging on a bitch that I really still don't fuck with and see it for them like that. So you better be glad that you got anything out of me. And then my thing is this: don't sleep on Dollar Tree, honey. There be some good shit up in darn on Dollar Tree, honey. Matter of fact, I'm gonna go to Dollar Tree to get some backdrop for this if I don't end up going with the wall tapestries. One of my folks in the comment section ended up giving me an idea to do the wall tapestry for my room or whatnot, and I might still do that. I need a massive one over here for about like 84 inches for this wall. For this section, I'm going to need like 55 inches. So that's going to cost me like $30 for both of them. Or I can go ahead and just get some darn going, I don't know what I want to do, y'all. There's so many ideas I can do. I can tile it on up, marble it up, and everything else. But no, we just gonna go ahead and go to regular darn on tapestry route or the darn on. But whatever I plan on doing, regardless, I'm going to the dollar store to get some stuff because I was looking at YouTube, right, and I seen how they darn gonna do the peel and stick on the walls and shit at an affordable cost. Who would have known that you can get those types of stuff at the dollar store? So, honey, don't sleep on the motherfucking dollar store. They got the balloons and all that. You don't need nothing too fancy. You're gonna pop them at the end of the night any damn way. Why you gonna darn gonna waste money on some darn on grand balloons and you're not about to take them home with you? Who gonna put all them damn balloons in the damn car just to take them to the A for them to deflate darn going 5-6 days later? Child boo. And then what irritated me, you know, the animal activist was irritating in me. I'm jumping a little bit ahead. They end up releasing the balloons later on into the air, and I was like, oh, I can't stand that. I can't stand that because it's like the balloons end up darn going interfering with the birds flying high up in the sky. Read a book. Honey darn going, you end up causing a bird to fly down to his death. It done got caught up in the motherfucking darn going balloons and shit. Or the balloons deflate, they go on to the darn gone river or the ocean, and then the darn gone whales and shit mistakes the darn gone balloons for squid or jellyfish. Or the darn gone sea turtles and shit get wrapped up in the damn balloons. Or it's darn gone the plastic is up in the darn gone ocean, and you know the plastic ain't going to break down with or nothing. So it's like, don't darn gone add to the darn gone destruction of our darn gone planet. Don't be releasing no balloons up in the air. Oh, I wish we get out of that darn old tradition. And that's us as a people all across the spectrum. Black, white, darn going gay, straight. Everybody need to cut that shit out with the balloons. Darn gonna help, you know, reduce our carbon footprint. Help darn gonna save the animals, damn it. I am one with the pride, not just with my pride, but with the animals too, damn it. Moving on though. Nothing personal against you, Dominique. It's just, you know, the animal activist and me darn gonna got irritated with you on that. But yeah, they darn gonna ended up going to the dollar store to get the rest of the items. Then we end up darn going, everybody's back at the house and stuff, and they darn gonna double dutch it and darn gonna run it. I was like, come on through. He's a runner, he's a track star. He done a dusted Dominic and darn on Cameron by far. I know that was a darn on real stretch on that last line, but honey, it was a stretch just like darn on Ike darn on stretch them darn on daddy long legs and darn on dusted the fuck out of Dominic and darn on Cameron. I was like, come on, darn on Ike, honey. You must have darn on ran field back in the day in high school, honey. But anyways, we got that little clip of them all darn on together, whatnot. And then this is where shit almost looked like it was taking a turn for the worse. Oliver. Now, girl, I thought after Willa darn on read you last week about you and these shady games, I thought it was clear that you was no longer allowed to darn on do any sort of the games, honey. Every time you do the games, honey, shit darn on goes left. And it's like, Oliver, But needless to say, the game actually darn ended up being a very... It actually didn't really turn out to be a game. It turned out to be the therapy session that we low-key always needed, honey. But we'll get to that in a moment. But yeah, everybody's rolling their eyes first at this darn game suggestion, and I was too. He done went and got some masks at the store from Dollar Tree, and once again, they were some good quality damn masks. See, don't be sleeping on the motherfucking Dollar Tree, honey. Y'all talking about Party City and shit, and you would have ended up spending about 7 times as much at that Party City for the same quality that you could have gotten at the damn Dollar Tree. Once again, you find some darn gems at the darn Dollar Tree, honey. But yeah, he done assigned a mask according to who has issues with who, this, that, and the third. Then we find out that Aaron, girl, it ain't nothing personal, but the more and more as these weeks go by, I am really not seeing it for you. Cause it's like now you done had an issue with Kendra out the blue that was off camera, that was done in the heat of the night. Honey, they wasn't able to pick up that beautiful beam footage, honey. The folks that are recording this beautiful darn show for us on the darn iPhone 12s, honey, they say they got to sleep too, honey. So they wasn't able to catch that footage of you, whatever you said to darn Kendra, honey. But I was like, damn. I did not tell y'all every week it's somebody new. It's somebody new. Ooh. Honey, first we started off with I'm starting to lose count of the folks that you... Aaron, first it was Willa, I believe. Then we went from Willa to Troy. Troy was the wannabe sugar baby, as you say. Then we went from wannabe sugar baby to Rico with a KB and a super fan, honey. Super fan. Oh, I'm fanning. Honey, you saying he was over there fanning out too much for you. You don't know whether he's really genuine or not. And now you got an issue with Kendra? Girl, boo. Everybody talking about Jay, but honey, they really need to be looking out for Aaron too with his mess, child. But anyways, moving on from that, honey. Oh, then we get the majority of this ended up being everybody having their confessions. It ended up being 40 minutes long. I'm not going to go into too much intricate detail. Oh, this is going to be a real short video today, y'all. Because I only got a page and a quarter worth of notes, and we already down to the end of the page, y'all. I ain't never got done with no, child, this is fixing to be a first. Now, all of my reviews for I don't know whether y'all gonna be excited for this or disappointed. Maybe I should have included some of the stories in more intricate detail. Cause like I said, normally we end up doing at least about a good solid 40 minutes. And I justify doing the premieres because the shit be about like a half hour long. But I don't know if we're gonna reach even a half hour today, y'all. I guess we can touch on some of the stuff a little bit. So Cameron ends up mentioning about the loss of his gay son. And then it turns out one of the other folks, the friend, was the one that killed the son. I said, oh, damn. Now that's some real deep shit right there, honey. And then the friend was giving us Tim Norman type tease. Was close to you and all this, that, and the third. I guess it's a little bit different because this person ain't related to you nor the victim. But it's like still giving close insight, informed you about the death, and turns out he was the killer all along. Ain't that some bullshit? Now, I guess I missed the part where did he end up getting fully arrested? Because I guess he did make a confession of sorts. And you can contact your phone provider to get the audio of the confession, I believe. Well, no, I don't think he ended up confessing. He was faking sympathy, and then later on it was found out it was him. Now, I don't know how they found out it was him. Probably good old forensics or whatnot. But damn, that's some deep shit, honey. My condolences go out to Cameron. Who else had their issues? Everybody had some deep shit issues. Yeah, I mean, this was a tearjerker. That's why I'm not even going into much detail, honey. Ike darn gonna end up apologizing to Willa or whatnot. I don't know, with that one, I ain't really see. I mean, now let me just say this. I'm not trying to minimize your pain, Willa, but from what Ike called you, I was like, Wilma wasn't that much of an insult for Ike to have to give a show enough apology and say he got female family members and shit. I was like, well, damn, the way this is darn on coming off, you would have thought darn on Ike would have called, Willa a trifling bitch, a prostitute, a whore, or something. Just went straight for the darn on gut, especially after we find out that darn on Willa was part of the working girls, honey. It's like, it's a lot of low down shit that Ike could have said. But him saying Wilma didn't seem like, I mean, especially with this catty group, that didn't seem like a heavy enough insult to really take the heart like that. But nonetheless, he apologized. Willa accepted the shit. Damn, bad one, honey. Now, the thing is this, honey. Wilma was a bad bitch, honey. She's the original. She's the darn going, the first baddie to do it, honey. So I don't take Wilma as an insult, honey. We all looked up to darn on Wilma in some form of capacity growing up as 90s kids or whatnots. It's not like he darn gonna called you Fiona or some shit, honey. Wilma was always a good looking chick, so that's why I was thinking. I was like, well, child, even with the Wilma joke, it's like, it's not really a heavy insult, because it's like the darn character is actually a cute person. Like, if he would have called you some sort of fucked up darn character like Fiona from Shrek or something, then that would have been something different. But nonetheless, you was offended. He apologized. Then we heard about Willa's darn stories of all that, her having a turn to prostitution, I believe, at one point in time, and she didn't have nobody for her. Her grandmother was her only person that really accepted her, and then the grandmother done recently passed away. Rico with a K ended up breaking down. Once again, I can't think of what Rico with a K broke down over. He was in tears, and Kendra was there going, breaking down about being the pioneer, the activist, but nobody really checks on the strong friend. Several of them were suicidal. Willa was definitely suicidal. We knew Kendra was also suicidal. So, honey, it looked like everybody had a very deep, heartfelt moment, to the point where we ain't even need the damn therapist. I was like, well, come on through motherfucking Oliver. Oliver really was over there fixing people's life. I was like, child, in the many years that we seen Imani Van Zap, honey, Imani Van Zap ain't never got the girls like this. I was like, child, honey, Oliver took up the mantra of what even Imani wasn't even able to do. He was able to fix everybody's shit, honey. Dep all the issues and shit. We get over to Dominique's confession about, his marriage ain't really holding up. The death of his father-in-law. Well, I guess it ain't really the father-in-law, because they ain't never got married, but would have been father-in-law. Then we get over to Oliver with his situation with the father not, reconnecting after the first connection. Like, they went all the way down to Florida to surprise him for the birthday, and he ain't show up. And then, Mama twits with the health scare. Who else? Drew Friday feeling like she wasn't being accepted as a black woman on the beauty pageant scene. This, that, and the third. As black, well, she ain't trans, but as black feminine drag queens or whatnots, who is more so relying in the pretty sector. Like, she's not really a comedy queen. So it's like, yeah, you got to really do the most to get shown, but the white bitches get away with mediocre shit. She ended up breaking down. Rico darn felt it because she said that's partially how that caused her to get out of there because, honey, Atlanta's cutthroat. And that's the one thing about Atlanta. Atlanta's a lot of darn bougie, hossie dilly, flying bitches, honey. You go to Atlanta, everybody darn dress like a $10 million, and 9 times out of 10, a lot of them they ain't got a pot to piss in and throw it out of. Hell, as we heard from Aaron himself, he darn was sleeping in the car and shit. With all that shit he done from American Idol and he done this, that, and the third. Honey, I peeped his Instagram. He over there with old Jesse, honey. Free Jesse, baby. Matter of fact, I got to check out Jesse's movie because I think it's in a BET. Oh, child, I really need to hurry up because I'm about to cancel my BET Plus subscription until Ruthless come back on, honey. That's the only reason why I pay darn on $10 a month is for Ruthless. I don't watch nothing else on motherfucking BET Plus. But child, before I cancel my subscription, I'm definitely gonna check out Jesse Smollett's new movie. But honey, I seen him over there cheesing with darn Jesse, honey. But yeah, before that, honey, he was darn in the car struggling. We know some folks up on here have to work 2-3 jobs to make ends meet. So it's like not everybody got the coin. Ain't nobody on here got no coin like that. Ain't nobody making no $1 million. But honey, some of the folks throughout Atlanta, they will pressure you to have to darn act like everybody's living $1 million lifestyle. Drag queens, everybody got to be top tier, top notch, darn. Everybody's not meant to darn give you Tanisha Amon, honey. Some folks can give you darn regular performances. Some folks are meant to do comedy. Like, darn drag is supposed to be what you make. You supposed to tailor it to you, honey. You shouldn't be pressured to acquiesce to the darn likes of what everybody else wants you to be. Drag is supposed to be an art form of where you cater it to your dancer. So fuck what all the other motherfuckers doing. Honey, be the Beyonce, honey. Go against the grain. When they tell you to go left, bitch, I'm going right. When they tell you to go up, bitch, I'm going down. It's going down. Honey, you darn gonna make your drag for you, honey. And darn gonna tailor it for your fans. Don't tailor it for the motherfucker darn other bitter darn judgmental bitches that probably ain't got a pot to piss in and a darn window to throw it out of. Honey, darn Drew, don't let them darn get to you, honey. So I was definitely here with Rico darn giving her that motivational talk. I said, come on through, Rico. And I'm talking about Rico Cassadown. But yeah, everybody breaks down. We got 40 minutes of that. Of everybody going around the table. Now we got everybody packing up to go back to Atlanta. And everybody doing they darn too. I said, come on through. We are family. Ooh, child, that keynote is all the way off. Child, I ain't even going to give, I ain't even going to disrespect the class, but honey, here's the clip. Hey, okay, as y'all see, everybody doing the We Are Family dance. I don't know why my darn honey, I was just all off key with that one, child. But yeah, they all two-stepping and stuff up out of here. I was like, damn, this was a damn good episode, honey. It was a lighthearted, and it goes to show that even without the drama and shit, honey, when we actually see genuine reconciliations, we see darn one, building and helping each other out. And, I also forgot to mention that Oliver, and which leads into next week's episode, honey. Come on through motherfucking marketing and previously, bitch. This is how you motherfucking do it. And we ain't even gonna mention, the failures of other productions, honey, because I'm about even tired of mentioning they ass. It's been a month and we still ain't got the final episode, honey. But meanwhile, with this over here, consistency, marketing, you transition to darn telling us about how you darn is coming out with this tour, because the girl sat down before they darn walk Dominique downstairs and surprised them with the gifts and shit. Honey, darn Oliver mentioned about we need to take this on tour, honey. The folks want to see us. And my thing is this. Fayetteville I know y'all saying, well, damn, why? Your motherfucking ass can't drive to Raleigh now, bitch. But shit, hell, you got one of the cast members from Fayetteville now, honey. Rico with a K, darn gonna convince them to come on down. Now, I can understand them not coming to, because, you know, we still got darn going dirty areas of the darn on 2-6. Don't bring them to the 2-6. You know, if you can darn gonna book them down the way near Gillespie, you know, to the Crown Coliseum complex, or you can book them out towards Rayford Road, or you know, Ramsey Street, honey. I would gladly, DivaWuan would come out and see the girls, honey. I would darn gonna mark it and get the folks to come on out to darn gonna see the folks if y'all come to Fayetteville, North Carolina, honey. And like I said, you got one of the folks that darn gonna cause themselves being partially from here, and we're a decent sized city, y'all. Even though I joke and say I'm in the backwoods, I'm really not. Fayetteville has a population of over 500,000 people, so we are a decent sized metropolitan city. But I guess if y'all don't come to Fayetteville and y'all go like everybody else to the capital, I get, if I had to, I get my ass in the car and I drive to Raleigh. Raleigh is like a 54-mile drive for me. And hell, I even pay the damn toll fee. I go ahead and take the straight shot to Raleigh. If y'all come to Raleigh North. Now, don't come to Charlotte now. Charlotte don't count. Charlotte is closer to motherfucking Atlanta than they're going anywhere Charlotte is to North. Like, for Greensboro, Wilmington, Durham, Fayetteville, Parkton, Lumberton, like, it would be like a 5-6 hour trip for us to go anywhere in those areas of North Carolina to go to Charlotte. So Charlotte is not a good destination spot. Make it, if you have to make a centralized location, Raleigh is the go-to as far as everybody in the North Carolina area being able to, you know, get to that location. If you choose a Pacific City, though, I would prefer Fayetteville. Then hell, I might darn take the trip if y'all go to like another nearby state. Like if y'all go to like the Columbia, South Carolina, honey, I'll probably get in the car for a good 3 hours and take the car trip to South Carolina. Y'all know DivaWuan gets irritated when I have to drive more than 2 hours. But for them, honey, I drive to South Carolina. I drive to, hell, I even darn go up to Atlanta if y'all darn depend on the date or whatnot. So if I know enough in advance, honey, I might. Oh shit, fucking. I'm more likely to catch a plane ticket, honey. I go ahead and get my. Y'all pray for me, honey, because DivaWuan will be coming first class, but it'll be first class on the Spirit, honey. Y'all know Diva on a budget for now, honey. Y'all recommend me some darn decent 3-4 star hotels, honey. Now DivaWuan might not got money, but honey, I got enough to at least be in a 3-star Holiday Inn, a Suites Inn. Don't have me down at the Roach Motel. Don't have me at the Value Place. Now, the DivaWuan can at least darn get into a Holiday Inn. Now, I ain't gonna be at the good 5-star, but bitch can afford at least the Holiday Inn, honey. But yeah, I'm looking forward to that darn on the Chasing Atlanta tour, and they supposed to be announcing it during the we supposed to see what that entails during the season finale. Like, we're going to have the season finale next week. And then we're going to get the premiere of that. And then we end up getting the news of TTB, honey, is actually darn hosting a reunion. I said, come on through, motherfucking TTB. Honey, I said, see, Chasing got it. It just keep getting it right, honey. Because at first they tried getting the celebrities and shit. But that just didn't pan out because the folks that they was getting wasn't watching the show. T.S. Madison is a huge brand or whatnot with it. But T.S. Madison, you could tell she ain't watched none of the shit. And then they end up coming down to YouTube and got a big name like King of Reeds. But once again, King of Reeds was a little bit too preachy, too conscious and all this, that, and third. And he really wasn't a right fit. I forgot who else done hosted the other ones. Damn, I can't even tell you who did it last year. But everybody, but TTB, honey, that one looks like this is going to be the best one because it's actually somebody who reviews the show. Somebody who reviews the show and don't mind doing interviews. I always thought it had to be somebody in that arena. I always thought it would be best for somebody in that arena. It would be best to host a reunion. And TTB really darn gonna be dedicated. He'd be doing the fourth. If it wasn't going to be TTB, I could have possibly seen Conscious, but see, I don't know if Conscious TV actually watches darn on Chasing Atlanta. But he is used to doing interviews and shit. Now, it could have been Conscious. It could have been TTB. I could have seen Scotty by Nature doing it. Yeah, those would have been my darn on go-to picks. Now, I know several of the other folks who review the shows, but the reason why I would not include them, because it's like, no shade to my women, honey, but you really need a queen to get the queens together, honey. Because, see, when the darn on girls get out of pocket and shit and they need to be checked, honey, it's best for them to get checked by a queen. Because I can see the problem if a woman, you know, a cis woman, or, you know, a non-lesbian. It might be different if it was a lesbian darn on person, but you know, I could see it going possibly left with some questions with a cis woman doing it. Same thing for a heterosexual man doing it. Because, you know, everybody watches the show. Even though it's LGBT, honey, straight men watch the show, straight women watch the show, older folks. We see every week, we get women 50, 60 years old calling in. We see darn on young folks watching it, people in their 20s, 30s. So this darn on really hits a lot of people. But for the host, it's best to have a good queen, honey. A queen that knows how to review the girls, has been consistently watching the show. And like I said, TTB truly, in my opinion, is the best one for the job when it comes to that, honey. Because, honey, TTB don't mind getting the girls together if need be, child. And then we found out some background with TTB, because I ended up seeing a little bit of YB. I got to watch it all the way through, but I seen a little snippet where YB Entertainment was talking about how, well, not YB, but YB was interviewing TTB, and TTB was telling us how he got this corporate job and he oversees college graduates in high level positions. Like, he got an old corporate job with a high school. I said, bitch, this is how you do it. Just because you ain't get a secondary education don't mean that you still can't be that bitch and darn gone on the coin, honey. Honey, he's darn gone overseeing people who got college level degrees in a high upper level managerial position. I said, come on through, TTB. So it was nice to darn gonna get that backstory of TTB and the relationships and everything that led up to him getting to being thirst trap boys and all of that. So now going into the review, it's like I even got more of a respect for darn going TTB, because I ain't know none of that back stuff with him. I just knew him as the loudmouth, and hell, I thought the mug was Latino. He might still be Latino. I don't know what the other half of him is, honey. It might be like darn on Rico with a K, honey. He might be darn on Puerto Rico, as they say, and darn on black. But I know it ain't just all the way, honey. I was shocked to even hear that he was black, honey. I thought he was just straight up Latino. But, honey, come on through, Afro-Latino pride, honey. We love everybody over here. So, yeah, he's hosting the reunion. The after show was hosted by Dominique. Dominique did pretty good. I watched his all the way through. Wasn't no drama or nothing from what I've seen. And then even the live streams, it wasn't nothing. Let me see real quick. Because, hell, we want to stretch this shit up. Oh, we at 34 minutes. Yeah, we want to stretch this shit up to 40 minutes. Because I'm not used to my shit being under darn on 40 minutes long. Y'all know I was worried for a second, y'all. I was like, well, damn. We ain't never got through no damn review this fast. Let me go to Chasing Reality. Yep, darn on. Dominique ended up doing it for a good solid hour and 58. Well, hell, might as well round it up to 2 hours. And then, like I said, darn on, Oliver ended up having a couple after show clips showing the behind the scenes tea. So that is it, y'all. So we get a little snippet of next week's episode. Honey, child, Jay, your number done got called again. I was like, but damn, Jay, you just got darn on friendly back with everybody, honey. We done learned about you being darn on Sierra Tucker darn on Johnson, and you darn gonna lick it up on Kendra's titties. Everything was looking good. Now we darn gonna get, honey, just like they had to gather in the water owl. And y'all know what I'm drinking. Y'all know we can't darn on slide up out of here without me giving a promotion to darn on Clear America. Now this time I'm drinking the darn on vitamin infused darn on drink. It's not just a sparkling water. This is actually a juice blend. It got all of my vitamin D, A, C, B6, B12. Once again, I'm going to get a sponsorship out of damn Wally World, honey. But yeah, this is my Clear American choice of the day, honey. I had to laugh because I remember seeing Rico on a live stream talking about, I ended up talking about this water so much he ended up buying the darn on shit. See, I am actually motivating people to darn on buy the water out of this darn on store, Walmart. Honey, go ahead and give darn on DivaWuan a good old sponsorship. But yeah, we see a preview clip for next week, right? Honey, they darn gonna have to call out Jay yet again. And then the folks, I'm talking about the folks. Honey, I'm just revealing my country ass up. But the folks end up darn gonna go into the skating ring, right? And I was like, oh Lord, here we go with Ike again. Now I done went this whole episode without having to mention darn on Ike in some type of flirtatious capacity. I'll be damned they done snuck darn on Ike's fine ass at the end with them darn on glittery darn on pants highlighting the asses. I was like, oh Lord, I can already tell I'm gonna have to really hold my tongue next week again, honey. Ike with the darn on asses just as darn on. Honey, Ike is just the best of all three worlds, honey. He got the face, he got the front as we hear the 9.8, and he got the damn back, honey. I was like, child, come on through doggone quadruple threat, because he got the face, he got the downstairs and the front and the back, and he actually got the talent, because some of the girls just give looks, but they ain't give no substance, honey. Ike gives looks and substance, honey. That is a good doggone husband quality combination, honey. The more and more I start to see Ike, the more I want to darn gonna probably throw my shot, even though I know he don't really fuck with the T-girls like that. He just be flirting just to darn gonna be PC and whatnot, but he really don't fucks with us like that. But honey, the more I start to see Ike, the more I about want to slide in the DM. Now Ike, if Diva slide in your DMs, you won't have to worry. You won't have to worry about me being on no straight up explicit. Now, I will come up in the DMs tasteful, honey. I'm not going to come up in there showing, as you say, a bare ass. I was like, oh, Lord, y'all is really darn on doing too much. Now, didn't I just tell y'all motherfuckers a couple weeks ago that darn on Ike be darn on shy as fuck on the live stream? He be ready to darn on close the shit out when y'all get to talking nasty in the chat. Hell, just the amount of people in the chat be scaring the hell out of darn on Ike, honey. But then y'all get to talking all freaky and deaky and nasty and stuff, honey. Now y'all really just doing the most. Somebody somebody done sent the picture because like I said, I follow everybody, right? Here's a little bit of extra tea. Honey, somebody done sent the picture of darn on their bare ass to darn on Ike up in the darn on chat, up in the darn on Instagram, right? And you know with Instagram, they don't allow you to see a preview. So you know how to avoid the shit. It's just like it would show up as somebody done sent you an image, right? I mean, unless it was if it's a disappearing pic, it's like somebody sent you an image. But before you even get to that, if they're not friends with you, you got to go to the message request folder. And so Ike is going through his message requests just to see the normal fanfare of people darn on saying, hey, I done brought the single. Hey, I done brought me some darn on socks. The socks do fit. I'm loving my socks, by the way, Ike, honey. They do fit the darn on Sasquatch feet having darn on chicks like myself, honey. But honey, then he opened up one picture and all of a sudden, woo, honey, he done gonna seen somebody darn on bare ass, honey. I was like, child, was it shaped like a bear, honey? Was it hairy? Was it wax? Was it porcelain? Was it, inquiring minds wanting to know. But yeah, y'all, I understand that it's Pride Month. I understand that, these folks up on here have become somewhat almost like public figures. But it's like, still have some darn on decorum. If you want to shoot your shot with somebody, honey, do not lead with your assets, literally, honey. Darn going at least darn gonna go out to dinner first, and then darn going develop a rapport, and then if it's right, then you can darn gonna send a pic to. But I always go by the mantra: if they don't ask for no pic, or they don't go volunteering no damn shit. But these darn gone girls don't got no coof, honey, nowadays, honey. It's like just out the blue, they just leave with darn gone dick and ass, child. Ain't no substance to these motherfuckers at all. Like I said, the folks like Ikes and shit of the world is truly a rarity nowadays, honey. And y'all just turning the darn gone guy off, making it harder for darn gone good, humble Southern queens like me to be able to shoot my shot. Cause honey, now Ike probably be like, bitch, I ain't checking my message requests ever again, honey. So with that being said, Ike, if you can darn going, you can follow me back. So if I do shoot my shot, honey, my darn gone message will go to the darn going message sender instead of the message request or whatnot. And like I said, you ain't seeing none of DivaWuan's shit, until at least we get a few dates in and stuff, honey. We got to at least darn gonna make it to darn going a third or fourth date first, honey. But yeah, y'all, that shit tickled the hell out of me, honey. But that is it, y'all. We're going to be back next week with the season finale, followed by the premiere of the Chasing. I don't even know what the shit called. Is it darn going Chasing Reality on the Road? Y'all tell me, what's the name of the actual? Is it the Chasing Tour? Like, what's the name? What is the actual name of the darn shit, y'all? I guess we'll find out next week, because it's coming on right after the darn season finale, and then I guess the week after that is going to be the reunion. Oh, a little bit of extra tea, honey. This darn going to be mostly darn hell. This is the first where we end up talking about extra tea and shit more than the actual review itself. But honey, my thing is this. I'm looking at everybody's live stream right now. I'm still trying to figure out what the secret theme is. Honey, ain't nobody darn gonna got no tailored shit, honey. Ike darn gonna said his darn gonna person on canceled on him last minute. Then we end up darn gonna hearing Rico Cassadine ain't got nobody. Now Rico, girl, I got to give you a side eye, bitch. Now Rico, I can't really feel too sorry for your ass. Now bitch, you a whole drag queen, honey. You better get the motherfucker sewing, honey. And then your best friend is darn going none other than Trinity K. Bonet. Damn, I'm acting like I can't speak French all of a sudden. Trinity K. Bonet, honey, is like who made it to the semifinals of the darn going RuPaul's Drag Race. She made it to the top 4. It's like, girl, between you having Trinity K. Bonet as your bestie, between you being a professional drag queen your damn self, you and Drew should be able to darn gonna work up your own shit now. Y'all, you better take your ass to motherfucking Joanne Fabrics and get the darn gonna whipping some shit up real fast, honey. You better be like a darn gonna Curious C. Davenport. And matter of fact, y'all darn gonna converse with the other queens throughout the different states, honey. Old girl is related to Akira, I believe. She knows how to do them dresses in like a minute or two. I can't think of her name, but the one out of Dallas, honey. She knows how to do them quick darn on numbers and whatnot, honey. Get in contact with her. She can darn gonna ship you darn on that dress up just in time for the darn gonna or tailor suit for the reunion or whatnot. Same thing goes for Drew is a newer queen, so I'm gonna have to give her some leniency, because she's more of the performance girl. She ain't come from the traditional background of drag like darn on Sierra Tucker Johnson and darn on Rico Cassadine, honey, or Talia Cassadine. Jay, obviously, we know is going to be darn on doing her own fashions. Cameron, you can't darn gonna look to Jay no more. Now my thing is this. Now, I believe Cameron said he ain't got, and I was like, now wait a minute, now bitch, how in the hell you ain't got no fashion? I hate to say it. Now Jay did say the bitch was faking about being a fashion designer, and hell, I can't help but darn gonna kiki at this shit. And darn gonna was like, well hell, Jay might have a point, because it's like, now Jay designed your dress for the darn going season 4 for season 4 reunion, and then I believe your ass was up on the live stream with Rico Cassadine and Ike talking about you ain't got no darn gonna look for the reunion. But bitch, you was a whole motherfucking fashion designer for what we hear. You supposed to definitely be able to sew your, because you end up getting on an argument with darn on Jay right over the fact that you supposed to so-called had a dress for darn on Kendra. So it's established that you supposed to know how to naturally sew in some capacity. So I really got to look at darn on camera with the side eye. The only people who really should be struggling for the fashions is darn on Kendra, Wayne, Aaron, Dominique, Rico over the K. Lord knows, Rico, please redeem yourself for this one, because Lord knows you came in with your debut giving us darn on bootleg great value darn on Aquaman tees at the damn reunion. Honey, we definitely need you to get it right for darn on take 2, honey. Drew needs some help. But hell, Drew, now I got to look at you with the side eye, because you said you was actually doggone, this the other key. Now we still trying to figure out, is Drew Friday really one of the children to Trinity K. Bonet? Because to this day, it's still being implied that darn Drew Friday was lying about darn being Trinity K. Bonet. Because if that's really your mother should be able to help you out with the fashions. So, honey, this whole fashion debacle is a whole darn a good kiki within his damn self, honey. But whatever the girls come out with, honey, I will be looking and I will be judging the fashions, honey, whenever the time comes. But yeah, y'all, that is it, y'all. Feel free to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I will see y'all back next week with the season finale. Now, since it's the season finale, I'm wondering, should I go live for the season finale? Y'all leave y'all thoughts down below whether y'all would like for me to go live for the season finale and we could talk about it in real time, or y'all just want me to go ahead and do another pre-record. So I'll put a poll up on my well, no, we don't even got to put a poll up on the Instagram what's the darn on shit called? The Instagram commentary section, the Instagram stories. I can't think of the section, but y'all know my darn on the thing that you can go to where people post their stories and shit on Instagram. I mean, not Instagram, YouTube. Y'all just tell me in the comment section of this video, would y'all want me to do a live stream or should we just keep it pre-record? But that is it, y'all. Feel free to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I will see y'all next week. Mwah.